Discovering gratitude has opened up a whole new world to me, because being consistently thankful helps suppress negative thoughts and feelings. And so all you feel is love and what it is to be loved. When I was 10, my father's best friend John died. I loved John like he was a second father. John was from Australia, and for him, we were his family. And we loved John as much as John loved us. He operated out of Liverpool Airport, and on his days off, he'd drive to Southend to be with us, and even wanted to buy a big house so that we could all live together. His death was unexpected, and my parents and even my brother didn't know how to tell me, so I heard by accident. It was a bright, sunny day as we drove down to the beach. And my mother's friend turned to her and said, "I'm sorry to hear about John." My ears instantly pricked up. What was it about John? What was wrong with John? My mother turned to Mary and said, "She doesn't know yet." I asked what it was I didn't know, but I didn't get a reply, just silence. For the rest of the day, I wondered what it was I didn't know about John. And no sooner did we get home than my mother knelt down and told me that John had died. I can't even begin to imagine how hard it is to tell a child that they've lost someone they love, someone they can't say goodbye to, or how to explain to a child that they will never see them again or even hear from them again. I ran upstairs into my parents' bedroom and found the photos of John. I laid them out and just stared at them, not knowing what I was supposed to do next. He was there in front of me. He was there in front of me. But he wasn't. He was gone. And as the tears started to well up in my eyes, my mother came and knelt next to me. And she whispered in my ear, "Remember, darling, no one ever dies until you forget them. So long as you talk about John and keep him in your memory, John will always be alive in your heart. John will never die." And she was right. I've never forgotten John, and I never will forget John, which is why I believe in the power of love. And because of John, I know that I don't have to have children to love or be loved by them. And that's the biggest gift anyone could have given a 10-year-old child. Because I know John is always with me. And whenever times are hard, I just think about his eyes and his smile, and I can feel the warmth of his love literally flowing through my veins. So I'm grateful that my father brought John into our home. I'm grateful that my father was happy for John to be like a second father to me. And I'm grateful to my mother for her wisdom, because of her wisdom and her words, I've carried the knowledge of loss and of love and the gift of love with me. And now I understand how Viktor Frankl survived the concentration camps. Because while those who had faith who were grateful for being alive, for Viktor Frankl it was the love he had for his pregnant wife and the belief that he would see her again that kept him alive. So that's why I believe in the power of love. That's why I know how strong the power of love and of gratitude is. Because without love, you can't have gratitude. And without gratitude, you can't have love.